Good evening, fellow racers. It is your boy Vexed again. No intro music this time because it is a bit naff. I'll probably only do it for the first race of each round. So we had the first race. Alba won that one. Totem was second. Wayne was third. So I believe the third and final race is a reverse grid. Forgive me if I'm wrong. So I think this is the grid as it finished last time. It does look that way. So we've got Alba is on pole. Toten is second place. We've got Whack in third. Matt is there in fourth. Sterling fifth. Woody is sixth. Smoky Tom seventh. Smith is an eighth. Slowpoke is ninth. Sideways is 10th. And Tommy is an 11th. So without further ado, let's get into it. And if my eyes don't deceive me, this does actually look like a wet race as well. So I think we're going to have some frills and spills in this one. Double klaxon there, and they are off. Alba getting a really good start as always. I think we'll go on board with Toten. We saw some of the rest of the field there. It looks like Whack as well. He's managed to get the jump on Toten. So Toten a little bit slow out of the gates. He has got the inside here for this turn one. Whack trying to hold it around the outside. He doesn't want to be there when they come around this next one though. As you did see, he did scrape the wall slightly. That's let Matt through as well. So Matt's managed to take that position around the outside. Whack losing a bit of that momentum. It looks like Woody's trying to creep through as well. Woody tried to creep through. Matt closed the door. Woody's still there though. But he is being pressured now by Whack. He's also got Sterling on his tail. So we've got Alba, followed by Toten, followed by Matt. Then we've got Woody, Sterling, Wacky Racer. So Wacky's actually dropped a couple of positions. He got a really good start and perhaps not finding that traction in the GTR. He's actually just picked up a penalty as well, so he's battling with Tommy. No, Tommy's managed to go through. So he is going to lose that position to Smith and Sideways, I believe, as well. That is unlucky there from Whack. I mean, the wall penalties are there to deter people from wall riding, but if you have a mistake and you hit the wall, it slows you down already. So he's definitely going to lose a few positions there. He may even lose that position to Smoky Tom as well. If not, Smoky Tom's going to be right on the back of him. But yeah, we got Sideways George trying to go for a move on Smith. Smith was trying to chase Wacky Racer down. Sideways, he's got the inside for this turn. He's going to take it. A little bit of contact there between them. To be fair, that was a decent move there by Sideways. But Smoky is all over the back of Smith now. So Smith, is he on the back foot? I'm not sure. He's opting for the full wets. Some strange conditions on track though. It doesn't look like it's fully raining, but we can see the wipers going. Not any noticeable spray. So Wacky has served that penalty. Smith's going to manage to get through. Or is he? No, he's going to have to stay behind for a minute. That was good defending there by Whack. Smoky, he's also waiting in the wings. He's going to try and take advantage of these two battling. Then we've got Slowpoke. Slowpoke's in the 11th. He's probably trying to find his feet in this wet race. Maybe not too familiar with the conditions. Oh, it's Alba! That's an uncharacteristic wall penalty there. Barrier collision penalty for Alba. We have seen he's picked up the smaller 0.5 seconds and stuff for testing the track limits, but we haven't seen him with a barrier collision penalty, so that may bring Toten back onto the back of him, although there is quite a substantial gap already. I would say that is definitely over 1.5 seconds. We'll stay on board with Alba and see how close Toten gets. He's going to start serving that penalty now. There he goes. He starts accelerating again. You can see Toten has started to close that gap to Alba, but still quite a substantial lead. Although he has, hasn't he? He's managed to creep up into that slipstream. So it did. That definitely did dull Alba's momentum somewhat. Is Toten going to be able to challenge him for the lead though? I'm not sure. As I say, that GTR is such a strong car, especially in Group 4. Oh, it's Albert. He's gone into the pit, so he's going to get rid of that intermediate compound. He's probably going to put on some slicks. Toten, he's favouring track position. He's stayed out. He's moved up to the lead of the race. Woody's followed him through as well. So Woody, he's moved up to second place. Matt's moved up to third. Oh no, Sterling's coming along his outside. Sterling's managed to get a move done on Matt. Looks like Matt's coming back on him though. We had to back out slightly there. Maybe he's letting him take this position. I think Matt, he got the better position in the first race, so perhaps he's letting Sterling take the better position in this second one. First race, not the third. I think I said third, didn't I? I'm not sure. I might have said first. Rambling a little bit. It's been a long day. I hope everyone's had a good Valentine's Day as well. I hope you've all spent some quality time with your partners and bought flowers and whatnot. Maybe even had a bit of nookie. Tommy, he's moved up to 5th. He's favoured to stay out for track position. Sideways, he's up to 6th. So they had a bit of a shocker in that first race, didn't they? Tommy and Sideways, they ended up at the back of the pack, but they're doing alright so far. Smoky Tom. Who's that in his mirrors? I think I can see a GTR in his mirrors. Albury's going for the move. Oh, he might have stopped Tom being able to go for that pit. He may have decided to pit there, Tom, but he's chosen to stay out. And yeah, as I say, Albert, he has gone onto the slicks, so he is definitely going to be a lot faster than some of the guys on the wet weather compounds. And a booty on that thing. So Smoky Tom, dropped him a 7th. He's opted to stay out. Slowpoke. He's an 8th. He's also opted to stay out. Wacky Racer. He's also still on this wet compound. Same for Smith. And Matt, I think he just dived in, didn't he? He's now on the softer compound. He's on racing mediums. So he should definitely be a lot faster than some of the guys on the wet compound. Smith moving over to defend. He almost went for a double defend there, thought better of it. You could see that Matt had the run. He'd probably do better to stay with him, use the advantage of that slipstream and then chuck the car into the pits, end of this lap. Smith, there he is. He's down in 11th place, still on the wets. So Toten, he's still choosing to stay out on that wet compound. He's on the intermediate, so obviously not going to be as bad to drive as it would be on the wets in drying conditions, but I think them tyres are definitely going to be feeling it, aren't they? Halfway into this race. And Albert, he's managed to get through to 4th already, so that proves how quick or how much more superior the slicks are in these drying conditions. Does look like the sun is trying to come out as well. In fact, I'd say the weather there in Tokyo at the moment is somewhat akin to a British summertime, so you might as well get your shorts on, get your shades on, put some sun cream on and go and make the most of it. I do think Toten probably will be coming into pit this lap. Although we have seen throughout some of the other leagues, he is a bit of a master on tyres. Choosing to stay out again. So Toten, he's there in 1st place. We've got Woody is in 2nd place. He's on the intermediates. So maybe they're not faring quite as bad as I thought they were going to. Sterling, he's on the intermediates too. So maybe Sideways has only got past people on wet so far. He is all over the back of Sterling now though, isn't he? Yeah, Sterling, He's struggling to find grip on them intermediates. He was having to take the deeper line through that turn. Alba managed to get past easily. I do think some of the guys that are on the wet compounds are definitely going to be choosing to swap them for the slicks soon, because they're going to be losing a lot of time. Alba, he's managed to steal the current fastest lap for 1:18.5. So there's Sterling, he's in 4th place. Sideways, he's moved up to 5th. He's gone past his teammate. His teammate now being challenged by Matt. So Matt, he is coming through on them mediums. Managed to get that done quite easily, didn't it? It looks like he's got so much pace now in that NSX. He's chasing down Sideways. All over the back of Sideways. We're going to have to go on board with Sideways for just a second. Oh, as he closes right up to the back of him there. Look, there may have been a slight touch. I think if anything that cost Matt more than anything. Oh, he's looking for the move up the inside though. He's managed to get it done. Sideways having to stay out again. Tommy choosing to as well. So Matt, he's on a charge now, isn't he? Some of these guys looking like they haven't got their strategy quite worked out properly. Maybe they've got Ferrari strategists on their team. I know that was something that Alba mentioned. I think only 2 of the other people, other than Alba, have actually chose to swap their tyres for slicks. Smith, he's gone in though, hasn't he? He's come back out in 11th. He's lost a bit of time, but he is on the softer compound. I do think he is going to be able to start gaining on the rest of the pack. We've seen how fast... Oh, Alba! He's managed to get past Toten. We missed that, didn't we? I was too busy looking at what Smith was doing at the back of the field. He swapped his tyres, but Alba, he went in quite early, didn't he? Dropping down to 7th, I think. Oh, as he glances off the wall there, I think he dropped down to 7th place. He's managed to fight his way all the way back to 1st place. So great driving here again from Alba. Putting on a masterclass as usual. I think we might have to start calling him Master Chef. Master Chef Alba. Here he is. It looks like he might make it 2 out of 3. Obviously only the 3rd and final race to come after this one, and then obviously the next rounds. We are on round 6, so there is only another 2 rounds after this. That's another 6 races. Quick math. So Toten, he's dropped to 2nd place. Crucially though, he stayed out on the medium, so intermediates, apologies. So he's making them work. He's still in 2nd place, but he lost that position to Alba, who's come all the way from, I think he was 8th or 7th after he pitted. So it does look like the guys that have chose to pit and take on the softer compound, it looks like that strategy may have paid off for them. And as is true with British summertime, it started getting dark and moody again. So maybe the guys that have stayed out on the intermediates, perhaps that'll pay off for them. I'm not sure. Matt, he's trying to get the move done on Sterling. Sterling's on the intermediates. Matt's got past him quite easily. He's going to be trying to chase Woody down now as well. See if he can bring Sterling with him. If Sterling manages to stay with him, with his teammate, he may get through to possibly 4th place. I do think Matt's going to be possibly on for that 3rd place, and he definitely is, as Woody's picked up a penalty again. That's unlucky, Woody. He picked up that 1.5 second penalty in the 1st race, and he's done it again. Matt not having to wait until he served the penalty though, because a little bit out of shape through the tunnel there was Woody. I'm not sure, but Sterling, he may end up getting past him too. Matt well and truly on charge now. Woody, he's going to serve that penalty. Go on board with Sterling. Is he going to manage to get past Woody? He's looking. He's got past. He's got the superior momentum. He breezed past him, didn't he? Fucking yowm. Woody, a little bit on the back foot now. He's dropped down to 5th. He was looking good for him for a bit, but the 2 NSXs managing to get past him. Matt is on a charge. He can see Toten. We are going to have to stay on board with Matt for a minute, I think. I think this may be the closest challenge currently on track, although it does look like there is a few people in the background as well. If I look at the track map, so he's not quite close enough yet. So we've got Alba followed by Toten, followed by Matt. Sterling Moss is in 4th. We've got Woody in 5th. Sideways, he's in 6th. Tommy 7th. Slowpoke, he's in 8th. Smoky Tom is in 9th, but he's being chased down by Smith. Smith pitted, didn't he? He's got the slicks on now. Looking like he might have a run on Tom. Look at the momentum he has, and he's going to get that pass done easily. He's got past him, but we missed that move from Matt. Matt's got past Toten. I'm going to have to go back on board with them too. So Smith managing to take up 9th place. Smoky Tom dropping down to 10th. Wacky Racer. I don't know what happened to him, but he's all the way down at the back of the field in 11th place. But he is going to be on pole for the pole. He's going to be on pole for the final race, I do believe. Alba. He's soaring off into the distance now. Look at the pace he's got over the rest of the field. This is going to be the final lap. Matt, he has got past Toten, and he's created somewhat of a huge lead now. There he is, Alba crossing the line. He's made it 2 out of 3. Great racing again from Alba. Thought maybe the pit strategy was a little bit off, but he showed it proved to work. He was definitely faster on the mediums. There's Matt, he's brought it home in 2nd place. Also on the mediums, Toten. He's managed to clinch 3rd, still on the podium. Decent result there for Toten. Sterling 4th. Woody is 5th. Sideways. I think it's going to be his best result for the season so far. It's good racing there from Sideways, keeping it nice and consistent. He brings it home in 6th. His teammate Tommy, oh no! Tommy getting past him at the end there, so he's taken 6th. Sideways dropping to 7th. Smith, he's managed to get through to 8th. Slowpoke 9th, Smoky Tom 10th, and Wacky Racer, he's going to bring it home in 11th. Well, that was a great race too, wasn't it, guys? I hope you enjoyed that one. I will see you for the next one. I've been your boy Vex. Good night.